So now we're on 67th and Pacific Avenue, a little bit off of it. So you've seen video before going from Spanaway until 67th Street, and also from Pantages up to where the condos are. Now we're going to drive from 67th Street right into downtown where the condo building is. One of the best views of downtown is going to be there. So let's head to it. Okay, so my voice may be gone now because the car will take it for sure. So let's head on out. Well, what you're going to find out is it did not take my voice until a little bit later, and so it's kind of weird, so I had to splice that part of the video. But right now, we're heading right here on 67th and Pacific Avenue. If you live in this general area, you're good. Over what we're looking at is on the east side. So Pacific Avenue divides the east and the west. And you can kind of see a little bit of a difference once you head over more into the eastern part of the city. Up here on the left, you're going to see a new infill project. It used to be a gun shop, but it was torn down years ago, and now it is an infill project of apartments, 3-story, not sure how many units. Over here on the right, you're going to see another 3-story set of apartments. Those are more fairly new. You're going to see residential here. It's kind of a unique area where there's pockets of commercial, pockets of residential. And it is kind of a unique spot, but along Pacific Avenue, you will see a bit of this. This is where, again, the BRT community line runs through. Supposedly, brand new stations will be put up and all of that, but I'm thinking they're waiting until the city and the state does what they're going to do as far as the road system and all of that. Walgreens is over here on the left, and that has been closed down. O'Reilly is over to the right. This little section right here is fairly busy. You will have these intersections that are a bit busier than others. I'm showing you right now, it's basically right about 1 o'clock. This is on a Wednesday. You now are heading into basically the Pacific Avenue Business District, if you will. Lots of little old stores. You still see things from the 70s, like I had mentioned before, but you will see some things that are A, more denser than previously, but also B, you're going to see a lot more offices that are going in, and definitely more residential stuff going in as well. You can't see it, but over to the left is a large middle school. Over to the right are a series of various different apartments. Both have been there for a very long time. Now, as we continue to go up this area, you're going to see the first example of a building that was very old. Remember before I said there's some older buildings and they've really revamped them and made them look really good? This is where it is. One is Erica's over here to the left that we just passed. It was a old steamers, and then over here to the right here, this black and yellow building was in very bad shape, and the developer came in and turned it into small apartments, which are completely full. I mean, they're full. There's nothing else available, but it's a great use of the space because it would have sat there for years not doing hardly anything. They bought it, threw some paint on it, did some major updates on the inside, and made it look great. Over to the left is a grocery store, I believe, or a very large convenience store. I have not been in there. I do know they serve that type of stuff. Pubs, massage parlors all over on the left. Donut shop that we just passed over on the right is really, really good donuts. Noelle goes there and gets donuts every now and again when she's over here. This pawn shop and other stuff was just built not too long ago. And then up here on the left, you're going to see a lot of stuff from T-Mobile to Subway and Little Caesars, I believe. Over here to the right, that grassy lot is where they were going to put a McDonald's. We're passing 38th Street. Over here to the left, that green patch is supposed to be an apartment building. Over here to the right, I'm driving fast, is more apartment buildings. You're seeing a lot of offices right here. This is where I was talking about all these buildings were passing are offices. The 911 center is over to the left. It replaced an old ugly hospital. And on the right is a homeless village. It's got tiny homes as well as tents. This is what the city of Tacoma has put in place for that. I would like for it to be more like Yesler Terrace with a lot of different apartment buildings and things like that. But I guess it takes time, obviously, for that to happen. Here's that condo building that we were talking about in the last video where I drove up and you can see it touch the sky. This is not downtown. Some people will say this is downtown just because if it's a taller building. That's not true. Here I'm trying to really zoom in to downtown, which I should have started off the video with a much closer angle, but I did a wide angle so you can see better on either side of the road. But that's a really great view. This is not doing it justice at all, but a great view of looking at downtown as you come down this hill. I am doing some, and I will admit, some traffic things that you should not do. One is driving pretty fast. And two, I'm gonna turn around the road here in a second. You don't want to do that. Over to the right is Zips, where they sell the green adult stuff. And then you can see we're facing Cornice House, the apartment building that was just put up not long ago. And they just finished that building just last month. About 200 units are in that building. Tiny lot. It's replacing an old scuba shop and a building from the 70s. You will see as we turn around here another building that's from the 70s. You can just tell it's a bygone era. You can see the brick and white building. That is a storage facility, and it's called self-storage. During the Christmas season they block out the S, so it says elf storage. It was a defect that happened once and they just continue to keep doing it. That was the traffic violation there. Please don't do what I do. And now this building over to the right gives you the 70s vibe. That was kind of what the scuba shop looked like before it was torn down. And now I'm rocketing up this because there is no traffic right now. Typically this is fairly busy. This is how folks get on the interstate. You can get on the interstate from downtown back there as well, but some folks get on it up here. Right now we're going over I-5, which is basically a parking lot on both sides. You can't see it, but that is the case. The video ends right here. Hope you guys enjoyed all of these videos. Make sure that you comment, ask any questions, and until next time, I will see you. Take care.